one in here. Also, Quinn does like look over on leans, looks at Redford. I do find it really funny that you said steal some sleep. And we're in Del Troy. Leans back to them.
Hey, sometimes you gotta get it before it gets you, you know? Anyways, if don't know if we're gonna be in the Rising of the Marn, yeah. Best we surveil the battlefield beforehand.
Yeah, that sounds like a very good idea.
And someone gonna be needing to get the people on board.
Quinn sits up, gets a realization, frowns under his visor, but no one can see that.
Oh, that's the frowning.
How do you know? Whatever.
Because I'm your brother.
Fair enough. I'll take Calliope with you when that happens. Went to establish a telepathic, not a link, but like he'll just use his telepathy. I had a vision of Poe, one that didn't come to fruition, where he was down an eye. It said that he stood for both the Mon and the Dao. I'm wondering if we checked a little too early.
Who all do you rope in with this?
Is Castor still awake?
Yes.
We'll tag him in on it as well.
He just sits at a chair looking out the window.
I'll ping him as well. Basically say what? I told Bradford.
If he stood for both, perhaps he needs to go there.
I doubt we can just leave as soon as we got here.
That I'm not sure about. Facing down vampires in their stronghold doesn't leave a lot of thought on future.
One thing at a time, then. Get some sleep.
I'll try.
I don't have suggestion, damn it. Or else I'd hit him with it right now. But yeah, at that. Catch some Z's.
As you find a little bit of respite, you eventually hear at the door.
Immediately bolt up like.
As you come to, you notice your compatriots waking up. All except for Castor, who still sits in the chair staring out the window, but now reaches for his blade at his side.
I assume he hasn't slept. And looks the piece.
Hard to say.
Fair enough. Well, he's only a half elf, not a full elf. It's not like he has trance. That will probably kill him. Does the door have like a peephole?
It does.
I'm gonna skulk over to the peephole. What I do every time I get DoorDash delivery, I sneak over to the door so it's not revealed that I am going towards it.
Don't look at me, I just want my burger.
I just want my food. Take a peek. Peep at the peephole.
As you take a look out, you see two figures standing there. Need not? Cop? What do they look like?
Ooh. Go on then. Tell us.
I'll let Cop go first.
On the spot. Nope, you spoke. You go first.
Alright, sounds like I'm going first. Well, behind another figure, let's take a peek here. You'd see a rather tall woman, a very, very tall woman, wearing, the best way I can describe it is tactical gear, I guess. She's got a vest on. It looks, I'm not very familiar with tactical gear, so the best I can say is tactical. She also has a helmet on, so I mean, it's really her figure that gives you the indication that it's a woman. The helmet itself is black, flat on the front. You probably can't see all of it because you don't have a very wide range of vision, or I guess, yeah, field of vision in a peephole. But the front of the helmet there has 6. They look kind of like eyes, like spider eyes, on the front of it. She's got her arms crossed. Seems like she doesn't want to be there, but she's waiting for the door to be answered nonetheless. You would see she's got a rifle along her back as well that peeks out.
I don't trust her. We should kill her.
Killer on site now. Killer.
And the
I will
other?
make IED.
The sight you were seeing is actually quite funny because this tall woman is standing behind this gentleman, who stands
guess-
probably about 5'7".
Here, I'll put it down as well.
So she is clearly hovering above
Like the
him.
layers. She's
You have that
got
art?
that tiny hint of flesh there.
Oh, yeah.
His armor is mostly hidden behind his mantle. He wears a black visored helmet, which mostly just shows whatever he's staring at's reflection. He has 2 scimitars on his back as well.
Quintal ping the assumed telepathic link to Leona. Wonder if it's been established or not, but he'll try nonetheless. Leona.
As you ping through, you hear a slight chuckle. You got Rena. What's going on?
I think I prefer you to Leona, but don't let her know that. We got 2 people at our door. Leona said that some contacts, local folk, will be making their way to us. Both of them dressed the part for Detroyans. Detroiters? Whatever. Tall woman, shorter guy. Ring any bells?
Stand by.
Someone's chipper.
As you sit there, you hear Quentin, who's backed up against the wall with his knives out. You see him.
Let's telepathically message all the people in the room with them. Two people. Man and a woman. Woman taller than the guy, by at least a head. Both of them armed. One with a rifle, the other with a scimitar. Pinging right now to see if there are contacts that Leon was mentioning. But just in case they ain't, be at the ready. And if we need to jump out the window, Casta, I hope you have some way of slowing our descent.
He nods, not willing to give up any sound positioning.
Easy. I'll just cast fly on myself, and then you just shoot the fucking keys into my chest. I will
God.
just glide.
Oh my God.
Is that what you would like?
You want that?
It's like a really ghetto featherfall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, another fall.
Okay.
Oh, you'll fit right in.
All right then. All right. All right. Good to know.
Alright, Clint, still there?
Still here, and so are they.
Ask the phrase, what binds you?
What binds you? What's the response supposed to be?
I'll know when I hear.
Oh, you're nearby. Fantastic. Koto speak aloud through the door. What binds you? He says he's put a hand on his blade grip. He takes a dodge action. He takes a shoot through the door. He takes a dodge action.
So,
So we don't have a password.
my unnamed character will kind of like not kick you but nudge you with her foot as if to be like, go on, answer.
Yes. Iron, my brethren.
That's who we're looking for.
I hope that's right.
I'm
Koto
pretty sure that's the right
unlocking.
answer.
Maybe an unlocking, opening up the door. Right answer.
Ah, well, lovely.
Open up the door and step aside. But he will, as they're entering, like peek out the doorway, look left and right. Make sure there's no one else out here.
I can assure you we were not followed.
Roll a perception.
Anyway, they were followed.
I lied. No.
Classic Clint!
No, it's not a one.
Followed.
You are so unfollowed, dude.
Yes.
I can assure you you're unfollowed. Roll a perception. Yes, but there's a guy at the end of the hall. He's staring
I
directly
wonder if
at
Rena.
Who's that?
I wonder if Rena's out here.
you. I'd never seen that guy before in my life. Yeah,
Satisfied.
we'll go inside.
Yeah, satisfied as no one else, just close the door and lock it back up immediately.
This guy's just there.
Oh no.
What guy?
I don't see nothing.
Yeah, it's anyone.
In the general chat.
Yeah, no. What guy?
Yes, I see a
No.
poll. I give him a poll.
Fucking damn it, you guys.
you goober!
He
You
does
played
this!
yourself!
Point to left! Point to left at him, he fell for it.
Got him.
Ha
As you two enter, you see Poieter. Oi! You Marnish!
Because she's so tall.
The-
What?
How tall is tall?
You know, like 6'5".
Jesus Christ, woman!
She might be Marnish. She might be Marnish. I'm a
Coward.
Poe. I'm a Poe on this. She might be Marnish.
I will say, you notice pretty quickly that her boots must give her some of her height, but to her credit, it doesn't look like it's a lot.
Just an inch or two.
It's so funny you be coming in here. We was just talking about them on.
Speaking of talking, how about we get some names?
Oh, well, I'm Barrett.
You're not gonna introduce me? You gonna make me do it
I-
myself?
I figured this is a learning opportunity to dealing with people for you.
You act like I've never talked to anyone before. My name is Silk.
It's rare.
Silk Song.
Oh, they call me Joker.
I mean, that song, that's Saturday.
With the ping Poe caster.
And the rest of you.
Good code names established. I forgot what Quentin's
yeah.
was.
Hey yo, good to meet you, Q.
Oh, he's just
Cue
Q
ball.
now.
Ball.
The Hitman.
The hits, man.
I got many names. You don't know me.
With the ping Bradford. It's gang. He's trying to up his status in the gang. Classic go throwing stuff. Yes, ain't tough.
I'm not going to ask these questions.
We ain't a part of a gang. That doesn't mean they gotta know that.
Is he a blood or a crip?
Careful
Oh.
what you mean.
Quentin, you better be a blood.
I guess you can call me Spring.
Ooh, I like that.
What was it?
Spring.
Spring.
Oh, but I'm not be good with nicknames.
Golden boy, because the armor.
Was it Trident?
My name is Clint.
Hold on.
Yeah, what's the same
Yeah,
face roll?
Insight.
Quint Mayor. Oh, I wrote a nat too, by the way.
Oh my god.
Quint may or may not deflate immediately at that.
I'm just gonna roll straight wisdom. Okay, he manages to stifle the laughter.
Insight.
Send it. Please send it.
Please get like a
Yeah.
20.
Hold on.
That was
Please be me. Please be me.
Please beat you?
It's not.
You want to be beat?
It's not
Okay, shut up,
my
UT.
best stat,
In my
but-
chest.
Oh
boy.
come on.
Was it
Do I
GM?
have to re-roll that? Oh.
It was a 20, wasn't it?
I don't see
Looks
shit.
good to me. Looks good to me. Do switch it over though.
I did just now.
Boy, that name sounds real fake and made up on the spot.
Yeah, I happened to see who it might belong to.
Boy, just looked directly at Clint. Oh,
Quint
You-
is fucking deflating in the corner, like, god damn it.
You see like 3 hands immediately go to the forehead, like they're not.
Right, so that's not what we're gonna call you.
And we're the
Uh,
Black Watch.
Well, come on, sister. I didn't know I need to be having a name. I didn't think of one ahead of time. I'm not
Take a
good on the
chance, tell
spot.
us your real name. What's the worst that could happen?
a lot,
wanna
a
do
lot
some?
actually.
Hey, don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
Don't do this.
You see Quentin look you up and down. So who y'all run with?
Now here when we entered, the Ironbound Blood Brothers.
For real?
What do you say?
1 minute. Let's huddle.
In this 350 square foot room.
Would you
You
like
have
us in there?
telepathy.
No, y'all stay over there. Just need to discuss some personal business.
But
It's
does it
Quentin
sound-
gets
We're
you
supposed to be
Personal
working with
space
these
in here.
people?
a huddle to the opposite side of the room.
I'm gonna try and eavesdrop from where I am.
Same.
Quick, as I was saying, Quick would just ping Quentin with a telepathic thing. You know we don't need a huddle, right?
That's right. Why didn't you do that ahead of time?
When we'll spend a singular psi point, equivocal to 2 hours to establish a psi link to all the Black Watchmen in this room. Just...
Oh, perfect. Hey, brother, I'm sorry. I didn't be thinking ahead of time. I should have said something else.
Yeah, but what's done is done, and I don't fault you for it.
This is hilarious.
Hey,
We're
and maybe
such
I
a
could
couple
trick him.
idiots.
I could trick him with saying that I don't be saying clunt.
That's so much better.
I don't know if it is.
Look, just
Moving
go
on.
with Islander. Just tell him to call you Islander. There you go.
What were you whispering out? What was that?
He's upset that I stole his bit.
Yeah, fuck you.
As you see Quentin, he's like, alright, but for real. Hey, these people bang for real.
High up in the food channel there.
Yeah, and not in terms of like the wrong people to be running with, but they know the right people to be running with.
More connection than actual hit squad.
And until they need to be, but they don't mess with the dark like that.
Okay, I need elaboration on that. Mess with the dark, like use it, or mess with the dark, like fight it.
Like the fucking, like the barons and shit be like ruling
Yeah.
over everything from the top of the damn towers, and
Yeah.
sometimes even their floating ships.
The what?
It's not like the one the Lucian and Rocketdun made. That one actually flies. These kind of just float around. It's like their little the getaway. What happens on the ship stays on the ship type of stuff. All the real messed up stuff. People
Well-
come there. They do not come back from their right. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm very, very glad that you're here, because that's very important info. So, they don't run with the Barons and their crew, is what you're saying.
Exactly. But they do trade in parts. Prosthetics, arms, is arms like, guns, that gas straps.
Like the one she's got on her back.
Right, precisely. I wouldn't be surprised this was Leona's connection for why all her peeps, came strapped up to the God's Eye and stuff.
Not surprising, given that we know that they have a facility around here, too. Alright, good to know. I think I already know the answer to this, but if a gunfight does break out, I don't assume anyone's gonna really give a shit.
Here's the thing. It depends where. Right? Barons sanction everything around here. So, oh god, this is gonna be a little bit of history. If you see people obscuring their face, or you notice they got like a metal jaw or something, those are their little acolytes. The Barons do boys. They're the ones that
Gotcha.
got the tainted blood. I guess they'd be like type 1s, if you will. But the thing is, they all have command words, right? So they can't bite, they can't do anything outside of the Baron's will until they're let to.
Huh.
So if you see the jaws come open, that's when you know it's time to bounce or get to fight.
Good to know. Bradford doesn't have type 1s as one of his favorite numbers, right? You have type 2s.
Well, he's not a ranger.
Oh, wait, right, fuck, yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
Hey, this is the first
Although-
session. This is the first session after the change, though.
that's fair. Traditionally, no, he didn't have type 1s. He did have type 2s. He also had, like, type 5s and 6s at the end, I think.
5s. Yeah. Roger that. Alright. Let's cut this. Link's still up. Before it gets too weirded out.
We've already surpassed that moment.
Yeah, I figured. Coming out from the side link. Look over at Silk and Barrett. So what do you two know about the job?
Oh, so you didn't think you had to talk. That's good to know.
Yes, that was quite an awkward moment of silence.
Shrugs. I forgot to talk sometimes. That's a temple. A little crazy like that.
How much do we know?
Fucking
You
claim
know
having lived
that
multiple
you
lifetimes.
have been contracted to help use your contacts to hunt down the person they're looking for. And boy, do you know who they're looking for. Recently, someone's been causing quite a stir in the city, doing much unsanctioned violence, and broke into one of the Baron's holdings and actually rescued an elder. That person has become persona non grata to everyone in the city. As such, your people, your members, have had multiple offers to help find and track this person down.
Public enemy number 1.
Yes.
No, it's not.
It's Latin
Or
for
the-
bad news.
It's like person not welcome or something like that.
Correct.
No, fuck this guy.
I do know you're looking for a man that I would rather have out of my city. Someone is throwing off the balance, so to say.
And that's cutting
I will
into
do
your
anything to
profit
help.
line.
Exactly.
Anything. Careful.
I want him out. And if this group, whatever you call yourselves, is the way to do that, I'm in.
How do you know your employer?
Do we know our employer?
Actually, yeah, that's a good question. Yeah,
Like, do we know who contracted?
Oh man, so how much would have y'all like hustled up this information? How would your characters have gone about finding it?
Well, definitely like recon, spying, eavesdropping, whatever we need to do.
I would take the clientele side of things, seeing if people, or I shouldn't say clientele, but kind of the more back end of things, see if there's anyone in. I'm not sure entirely how the faction works, but I imagine I spend a lot of time tinkering on stuff, so if any other members that I know of are willing to parse with information.
So that sounds. That to me sounds like a persuasion and insight for Silk, and an investigation and survival for Barrett.
Damn, my worst. Damn, I have stealth.
Actually, stealth does seem valid. Stealth and investigation would be valid.
Okay,
And you
let's
said
see.
persuasion and insight for me.
Correct.
Let's see how well this goes.
Nice start.
Okay.
Pretty good for
now-
minus
All
one.
right, pretty
Pretty good
solid.
for
I don't know if
yeah.
I have guidance or anything.
Okay.
Oh, I have it. So yeah.
That's
You have
Those are good.
guidance?
So 40.
Yes, I do. I have guidance, so you would have it too.
So first one.
31.
Okay.
One and one.
Never mind.
1 and 1.
Hey, it helps. It helps a little bit.
1 and done.
Okay, so let's see. Barrett, you would know that the head of the Brotherhood would have been in personal contact with this person. And you would have definitely heard that her employer has the deepest pockets. So making this happen, even if it means a Baron gets toppled in the meantime, sets y'all forward with the longest connections that could be possible. Silk, you know the person that he is after is the Baron Solomon. Now, not all of the Barons are awake at any given time, but currently, Solomon is the new man on the walk, essentially, as he is killed and taken the position of an older Baron.
Ooh.
But the real shakeup around the city that has everyone uneasy isn't necessarily that there is a potential new upset for the Baron, as one of the young bloods is looking to supplant him, but the fact that an elder showed up, one who's older than most of the elder barons here, and is seemingly sided with this new blood. That is what has got the city on edge, and why no one is resting easy right now.
Okay. Seeing as her knowledge doesn't super pertain to the question at hand, she will keep her silence. But that's good to know.
So it's not the head of the Brotherhood that has the contract out, correct? Or did I hear that wrong?
The contract came from the head of the Brotherhood, from, like they said, old money.
The oldest money.
Old
But-
money.
Definitely someone you would have seen before. You know she was a member of the Black Watch at some point, but is likely a defector, but has ordered parts, prosthetics, and weaponry from y'all before.
Contract came from the head of the Brotherhood. It seems backed by some old money.
Yeah, that sounds right. Fair enough.